at a time. Please raise your hand if you would like to ask a question, and please do keep your cell phones on silent as well. Who would like to start us off today?
Keshav, how do you assess the situation right now?
Yeah, obviously Bangladesh battled really well today. Conditions got a little bit better, if I'm honest, with a slightly used ball, but I think we still are ahead. We've obviously, Bangladesh have a lead, and we've got 3 wickets more to go. So obviously, if we can restrict them as much as possible, but I still feel we're in the pouncing seat, considering that the good work that we did with the bat in our first innings.
Keshav, what was the conversation between the umpires and the playing conditions? At one point, South Africa were asked to operate only the spinners. So what were the conditions there in the middle? What they were offered with the bat leg? Please guide us through the entire situation.
Obviously, they take a light meter reading based on the benchmark that was set on the first day. And if they see it fit that the spinners can bowl, then they offer that to you. And if it's not fit for the spinners to bowl, then we came off like what we did at the back end of the day's play.
Next question.
Yeah, just focusing in on your own performance today. So you took a couple of key breakthrough wickets today. How do you sort of assess your bowling today?
Yeah, look, it's nice to get a marathon spell under the belt. I love bowling. I wish I didn't give a little bit. I gave a little bit less cut balls in the start of the spell, but I think I settled in quite nicely. Like I said, when the ball got a little bit older, there wasn't much reacting from the wicket, so I tried to keep it as tight as possible.
Any further questions? Yeah.
6 down for 112. Obviously you had that 90-run cushion. So do teams take a bit of take the foot off the pedal for a while, and then you come back, or kept trying to get wickets at that?
No, I think yesterday was probably a day that we went a little bit searching, if I'm honest, and then we got the 3 wickets, and I think Mehdi and Zakir Ali played really well. We threw everything at them, and yeah, I don't think it was a case of us taking our foot off the gas. I think they played really well, and you must take credit towards the batters in that situation.
When you landed in Bangladesh, you called Tamim to know about the wicket. If it's true, can you elaborate the whole story?
Yeah, I just sent Tamim Bhai a message. I've got a good relationship with him, obviously playing in the BPL. And I just asked for some advice based on conditions and how to go about the business. And he gave me a few words in terms of how the wicket would play. And yeah, he wasn't wrong. He read the wicket to the T.
Keshav, are you surprised that wicket actually got better after the first day? And what sort of target you were comfortable to chase in the field?
No, not at all. I think when I first saw the wicket, it seemed very much like our Durban wicket that we play on at Kingsmead. It was quite hard. Obviously, there'll be variations of turn as the game goes on, but I think, with a little bit of moisture in the air and the constant rolling, it has got a little bit better, especially once that shine comes off the ball. Look, ideally, we'd like to restrict Bangladesh to 100 or below, but it's important that we start well in the morning and then assess from there.
Last question.
Keshav, you bowled 24 overs in a spell and then 10 overs. What was the reason behind it? Is it because of the lack of options?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
You bowled 24 overs in a spell and then 10 overs spells. What was the reason behind that?
10 over? What was that?
Or you said your long spells. It was a specific
What's the
reason
plan
for
behind
that.
bowling long?
Oh, long spells. I think, obviously we have a four bowler lineup in our attack. And my job, apart from trying to create opportunity, was to hold up and in. I think this morning when I bowled in tandem with KG, I could see that his tail was up and got the ball to do a little bit. So, my job at that stage was to try hold up and in. And then when the switch came, I posed a little bit more when the ball started to spin. So I think it's also, as a spinner, you want to allow yourself to settle in and get those long spells on a wicket like this, knowing that there is a ball that will turn and be in your favor. And luckily enough, towards the back end and middle of my spell, I got some reward from that.
Great. That concludes the press conference. Thank you very much, everyone.